Alright, here we go with some mono red token storm action. This hand seems sweet. Herald of Anafenza, huh? I guess I'll looting. I don't actually don't even want to. This hand is good. I just want to play a Pyromancer next turn. Or actually probably the Dragon Fodder. Well, I don't know, we'll see. I just don't even want to loot. My hand is perfect. I mean, we need to find something to do with it, but by saving our loot until later, we can figure out whether we need lands or something else. I don't know what this means, though. That means we're going to get attacked, I guess. Makes a bunch of tokens. Some sort of token deck. Interesting. Okay, well, let's go ahead and play the Pyromancer. He'll either play Path on it or just let us have it. What does our opponent want to play next? Ah, it's a human deck. I see. Ah, that makes a little bit of sense. That's a lot of damage. I get it. Sure. Yeah, he gets in for 4. Interesting. This card's in. Yeah, okay. It's a lot of Faithless Floatings. Alright, so I can battle him. That gives us a token. We have 2 mana after that. So we have 3 total. Then we can battle him again, make mana, then Dragon Fodder. But then we really lose a lot. So what I'm actually just going to do is looting here. I don't think we can win this turn, but we can definitely win next turn. So, and depending on what we draw here, we could win this turn. So, for instance, if we hit Infernal Plunge, I can definitely pitch one of the lootings at least. Alright, so we'll pitch a land and a looting. Yeah, so I definitely don't think we're winning now, but I'll go ahead and... So if I were to him, we'd go to 3 mana. I get him again, we would go down to 1, but gain 4, go up to 5. Yeah, it's just not worth it. I'm just gonna loot, set up for the win next turn. So sad we're only able to win on turn 4, not turn 3. Alright, so we can pitch the Vengeance, I think. I'll keep the Pyro. I'm going to pitch the Vengeance. And the Fodder. Because with 2 Pyros, we're going to make plenty of tokens. Although, if I pitched the... If I kept the Vengeance, we could double the Battle Hymn. I guess it's the same thing, really. I don't really want to get rid of the land, so we do need the 4th land. I'm fine with this. I guess we go ahead and get in there. I mean, I don't expect him to block, so we may as well. Oh, we just played these this turn. Just kidding. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Hopefully he doesn't kill us on his turn or kill our Pyromancer or anything like that. And even if he does kill our Pyromancer, it's not the end of the world. Alright, let's see. What's it going to be, buddy? Knight of the White Orchid. Oh, that's pretty good. It is a human as well. We're going to take a lot of damage this turn. A lot of damage, as a matter of fact. So so this would be like 4, 5, 6. That's fine. Doesn't kill us, and I think we'll win. I mean, we might not win, but we have a lot of Faithless Lootings to try to find out, so... Now, of course, I do feel like I want to cast most of the cards in my hand, so we'll have to keep that in mind. We need to dig to a Pass in Flames. Bring it on in, buddy. At the very least, though, we'll have a lot of tokens, which is probably reasonable against this board. Alright, we'll fall to 9 on this attack. And then see where we can go from there. So I'm willing to play 1 land out of my hand, but that's it. So, well, obviously that's all we can do. But I'm saying if we draw another land, we are happy to pitch it to Faithless Looting because we... Oh, okay, well. I can pitch that as well. We definitely aren't going to need that. Alright, let's go ahead and start the battle hemming. Alright, 6 mana. So we can go ahead and flashback one of the Faithless Lootings now. So we end up making more mana with this next battle hymn. Alright, good. Reforge the Soul is what we want. Alright, so we'll do that. Can I cast anything else from my graveyard? No? Okay, so we'll battle him for a bunch of mana. Alright, great. We're up to 11 mana, so we can Reforge the Soul. So now we have 6 mana and 7 new cards. So we need those next cards to be good. And there's another battle hymn, so I think we're set here. We'll look at our opponent's hand. Fall to 7. What is this? Huh. It's a human. Always watching. Field Marshal. Pumps the soldiers. Is it a soldier tribal? Human soldier tribal? I don't know. Oh, he had Brave the Elements. Yeah, we were definitely dead next turn. Sure. Your hand in your deck is interesting. That's for sure. Okay, so I can play 2 of these spells, and then I can play the Krinkos command. We have a lot of mana. Sure. Krinkos command. Dragon Fodder. Battle him. And now we have 24 mana. So we'll cast a Faithless Looting. Alright, there's a Haze of Rage. Pitch some lands here. Alright, what do we have that can attack this turn? How many of these can attack? 1, 2, 3. Well, he didn't have Path to Exile, so if the Haze of Rage gets big enough, we'll just kill him that way. So we'll go ahead and start by flashing back a Faithless Looting. Oh, a second Haze of Rage. We've done it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and cast Haze of Rage with... I'm not going to draw this out any longer than we need to. I'm just going to cast Haze of Rage with buyback. Work through all the triggers. Whoa, don't wanna go past that, that's for sure. Alright, cast another Haze of Rage with buyback. Go through all the triggers. Alright, safe to say our stuff is big enough. So 1, 2 can attack, 3 can attack, and they're all lethal. Sure. Alright, just make sure none of this stuff can attack. Alright. So we'll get in there and kill him. And, yep, you have been mono red token stormed, buddy. Turn 4. Alright, let's see here. Gut shots, yes please. Yes please to the gut shots. Get out of here, increasing vengeance. Keep the 1, as we've been doing. Get rid of 1 of the probes. Get rid of 2 of the probes. Alright, let's give it a roll. This looks interesting. Some sort of human soldier tribal mix. I can dig it. Thalia's Lieutenant makes a lot of decks a lot better, so... We definitely had success with our own budget brew of Thalia a while back, if you go look for our red-white humans deck. Sure. We'll do it. We have a Pyromancer and a Gut Shot, and a lot of mana, so... Things will come together from there. Ah, investigate. Okay. Here's our Krinkos command. Alright. I can't gut shot that. So we are well on the way to having a lot of mana. What we're not well on the way to having quite yet is anything to do with it. But I'm sure we can remedy that. Ah, you got us. Sweet. And there's a target. Don't really want that thing to get any scarier. Oh yeah, it's actually absurdly strong. Alright, get out of here. Alright, so next turn, Krinko's command, turn after that, hopefully find something to do. Make a bunch of mana and kill him. Draw Burn at the Stake, we can draw his passive life doesn't actually do anything, we need looting, something like that. Precinct Captain, okay. I won't block. You got me. Dragon Fodder, sure. But we got a lot of tokens. I'm not yet on this plan, but the way this game's going, the token beatdown plan is viable. Knight of the White Orchid, alright. All these first strikers, though. Soldiers and knights, humans, so much first strike. This makes more tokens. Brave the Elements is something to keep in mind. That card is very good against us. That's good against everybody, and this is just disgusting. Alright, now the beatdown is real. I could block with 4 tokens. He'd take out 2 of them. We deal 2. This is not worth it. Although maybe it's worth chump blocking. If he had another pump spell, for instance, next turn, plus Brave the Elements, it would be 1, 2, 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. So maybe if we block 1 and we go to 14, we don't die to that. Plus we prevent him from getting a human this way. Seems fine. Not having... maybe it was worth burning to battle him there to get this second pyro down. I don't know. Actually, it might have been. I mean, it probably doesn't matter. We need to draw something to do. Haze of Rage would maybe work. We have a lot of tokens to pump. Alright, if he's going down that road, we're alright here. And now I could theoretically try to make some good blocks, even. So we have 6 tokens to play with. And he's tapped out, so that may... Okay, that's disgusting. Yep. Gross. Alright, what's this damage look like? 7, 11, 14, huh? I gotta make a block. May as well throw 3 of them away, right? Yeah, I mean, we may as well start trying to get these guys off the board. This is quite the beatdown, though. Alright, so, like, we for sure need a block so we don't die. We really need to draw something good on our turn. Do I want... the question is it worth throwing 4 things in front of it? Or I guess we have to throw... Yeah, we throw 4 things in front of it, lose 3 of them. So it would look like this. Leaving us with 3 tokens to him, go to 4 mana to Pyro to him a couple more times. I don't think that's worth it. I think we just want to chump block. So if that's the case, we're just going to chump block this one. Oh. Yep, definitely wish I had made that play, but we have to do this. So I can actually hold priority to this and battle him, though. I don't know if we can use it all in our upkeep, but we can try. At the very least, we're getting tokens out of it. For instance, if we draw Manamorphosis while we're still in our draw step, then it would work. Nothing we can flash back. Okay. Alright, let's see what we do here. Wow, that was really bad, but and we okay. Well, we have a looting and a plunge to keep trying. Okay, well there goes that mana. Yeah, let's go ahead and plunge away one of our guys. Alright, now we can looting. So we basically have to hit a battle hymn off of this. We did not hit a battle hymn. Well, I guess this is all we can do then. Alright. Well, we have a lot of tokens. We can battle him again next turn. May as well get on in there. This is, I mean, we're dead to Brave the Elements, but we're not dead to anything else, so why not give it a shot? We had so many good draws. We could. Yep. All right, we've died. Brave the Elements a difficult one to beat. We had a lot of good chances there. I mean, we drew a whole new 7 and didn't hit another ritual that would have done anything for us. So maybe we want the Get Pro back in. The gut shots were really good. Maybe we cut. Maybe we just cut a Hordeling Outburst or something. I worry about not having enough tokens if we do that, but he's not really shown any removal for the Pyromancers, so we got to be able to get to our deck and find the good cards. All right, we'd like to play first, and we're keeping this one. Again, I'm probably doing nothing with this looting on turn 1, but on turn 2, I'm going to Pyromancer, Get Probe, and hopefully gut shot something of his. I do too. That's why I love this series. I did not make this deck. However, I have tweaked it after a fair bit of testing here. I did play this deck when it was in Standard. Alright, Thraben Inspector. Good enough for Standard, good enough for Modern. Oh, we're stopping. I don't want to stop in my draw step anymore. Alright, Pyro. Oops, not gut shot. I would like to get Probe. Okay, so he's got no second land, huh? He's got a Terrifying Hand and 2 more 1-drops, so no second land. So we're going to have our chances here. We hit a land of our own, so that feels pretty important. Now we can start using the looting to set something up. Hopefully, oh, he hit it off the top, so that might change things a little bit. See what he chooses to use here. Not blocking. You know, I could block. So what if I gut shot it and then block with a 1/1? Sure. It's gonna get bigger, so let's do it. He's got the Brave the Elements in hand, so we'll let him cast a card, and then we'll shoot it. I mean, this might prevent us like some amount of damage over the course of the game before that Brave the Elements becomes relevant. Now he might just choose to play a 1-drop and pat. Yeah, okay, he's not. I mean, I didn't think he would. Oh, he is. But he's added it in his main phase, so we can in-step kill this. So you're going to play the Anointer of Champions as well? Sure. I will gut shot this thing dead. Maybe it's better to kill the Anointer of Champions, but maybe not. Toughness could matter. That's a nice one. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start by Manamorphosing. It's free. See what we can find here. We found an Infernal Plunge. Okay, that's good to know for later. Let's go ahead and loot here. We found another looting and a Haze of Rage. I like the Haze of Rage this game. I like the lootings as well. I'm actually going to pitch a Pass in Flames and this looting. Now I'm going to play this looting. I'm making a bunch of tokens here. Pitch the land, pitch the other Haze of Rage. I think that this is fine. No, I don't. He's. Oh, no. Maybe he'll be scared. Yeah, he was scared. He took it. I mean, I did that on purpose, obviously. Alright, so our hand has the ability right now to make mana. Not a ton of mana, but some mana. The Infernal Plunge takes us up to 5 total. So we actually just need one more. Oh, we really need to battle. We need to battle him, though, really. But we have some amount of time to set up our hand here. But even just hitting, let's say we hit one more land, then we would have 6 mana. We could flashback the looting, or flashback the Pass in Flames, recast the plunge, and then continue to go off. So we can make a bunch of tokens. Maybe at the end of that we can Haze of Rage, get in with a bunch. Let's see. We'll see how hard he goes on the attack here. That might be worth it. I don't know. We're certainly going to make a lot of tokens that way. I just don't know if we'll be able... Well, interesting. He wants to play defense. I'm just going to flashback the looting here. Sculpt our hand a little bit, make some more tokens. Alright, so there's another Pass in Flames we can discard. As well as the mountain, I guess. Go ahead and get probe him. See if he's picked up any removal. So he can cast Always Watching and start getting in there. And he's got Brave the Elements. So we have like 2 turns here. I'll go ahead and play that. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere now. I think we can try to piece something together next turn. We have 2 Pass in Flames to play with. We don't necessarily have a lot of mana, though. I definitely will be chump blocking this turn to try to prevent the Brave the Elements kill. Or not. I may figure out how big we can get our Storm. We might be able to kill him. Let's go ahead and start working on that, because I assume he's just playing Always Watching and beating in at us. Alright, so we have 4 here. We can use one of it to plunge a guy down. So through that, we're basically we'll have 6 attackers that can get in. Sure. Okay, so we'll have 6 attackers that can get in after that. We'll plunge to go to 3 mana. This goes to 6 mana to flashback Pass in Flames. Then we can use that last mana to plunge again and go up to 3 mana, putting Storm count at 3. Then Manamorphose puts Storm count at 4. Get Pro puts Storm count at 5. Get Pro puts Storm count at 6. We're still sitting at 3 mana. Looting puts Storm count at 7. So we're able to give each of our 6 creatures +8/+0. Which means that +8, 3 of them will get through and we'll deal him 24. Okay. Yeah, worth it. So we take 5, we go to 9. We'll end up at 5 after flashback 2 Get Probes. Plus, like, obviously we draw things off the Get Probes and Manamorphoses that can make it better. So that's the plan. I think we're going to get there. Oh. Or we'll just draw Burn at the Stake and kill him. That works too. Yeah, we have 7 to... Okay, that works. We had that game anyways. It was going to take a lot more work, but this works too. We'll just Burn at the Stake you for 21. You know, the usual way to die in Modern. Of all the cards you expect to die to, Burn at the Stake. That was fun. That was a fun match. Good game.